Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we have NFL Week 13 recap. So this week, I didn't do so great. I did have a winning record, but I didn't do so great. I went 8-7 this week. 8-7. Like I said, it's not terrible, but I want to do better. So that puts my overall this year to 116, 74, and 2. That's right, guys. Other than the 2 ties, I am 116 and 74. I'm trying to stay under 100 incorrect, which I have 74. I'm trying to get over 200 correct, and I only have 116. So let's hope in weeks 14, 15, 16, 17, and the playoffs I can get there. So yeah, now that we're over 40 seconds into this video, let's jump into the recap. So we started out on Thursday night, the Cowboys at the Vikings. I got this one right. I picked the Cowboys, and the Vikings at home, oh, they were so close. They were down 17-9. They scored, went for the 2-point conversion to tie it up, and didn't get it. And that's how they fell 2 points short of winning. Cowboys 17, Vikings 15. And right now, in the Vikings division, the Lions lead at 8-4. Then you have the Vikings and Packers 2 games back at 6-6. Packers on a winning streak, Vikings on a losing streak. So the Vikings really got to step it up here in the closing 4 weeks. Well, sorry that it just got all bright there, but now we jump into the Sunday games. One of the best Sunday games, the Chiefs edging out the Falcons 28-27. So how this ended up, the Falcons were actually up 28-27. I don't actually remember if they were going for an extra point or a field goal. No, it was an extra point. Yeah, they're going for an extra point to get 29. I think that's how it was. It might have been a field goal, but I think it was an extra point. And it was blocked by the Chiefs and taken all the way back into the end zone for 2 points. So the Chiefs went from being down 1 to up 1, and that's how they won it. That happened with about 4 minutes left, I think. But the Chiefs held on to win it 29-28 and are now 9-3, and the Falcons are 7-5. Next up, this is probably the surprise of the week. I did get this one right. I picked the Ravens, but I don't think anybody saw that coming. But the Ravens win it at home 38-6 over the Dolphins, which puts both them at 7-5. The Ravens are leading their division, and they're in the playoffs at 7-5. And the Dolphins at 7-5 are 3 games back behind the Patriots in their division, and they're right outside at the wild card. The 2 wild card spots right now is the 9-3 Chiefs, 8-4 Broncos. Right outside, we have the 7-5 Dolphins, 7-5 Steelers, and the 6-6 Colts, 6-6 Bills, and 6-6 Titans. That is how the playoff hunt is looking. But anyways, the Ravens with a very impressive win at home against the Dolphins. They win at 38-6. Next one, I also got right. The Bears and the 49ers. I picked the Bears, and they win it by 20. They're 3-9, and technically, they have not yet been eliminated from playoff contention. But they need to win out, and they need a ton of help. Basically, everybody in the NFC has to lose. But technically, they're still not eliminated at 3-9. But they get the win 26-6, and now the San Francisco 49ers are 1-11. So, yeah, the Bears get that one. And then next up, I actually got this one wrong, and I think a lot of people did. I didn't think anyone saw this coming. But the Bengals pull it out by 18, beating the Philadelphia Eagles 32-14. Yeah, like I said, I definitely didn't see it coming. That's for sure. Eagles, their playoff chances are basically through the roof now. They're 5-7. I guess, yeah, actually, I shouldn't say that. They have a chance because in the wild card, you have the Buccaneers. They're 7-5. The Eagles are 2 games back. But just like some teams like the Bills and Titans in the AFC, both at 6-6, they need some help too if they want to make it in and also winning out. But the Eagles, they're the same in the NFC at 5-7. They gotta win out and get some help. But yeah, they fall short at home. At Cincinnati, 32-14. So good comeback win for the Bengals because they have not been looking too great this year. Hang on, there we go, week 13. The Raiders and Bills game, I'll go on that in a minute once we get to the 4:05 games. But next up, another 1 o'clock game. The Packers win it at home over the Texans. I got this one right. They win at 21-13. So yeah, a good win for the Packers. That's 2 wins in a row against the Eagles and Texans. Again, Packers are 6-6. They're 2 games back in the division behind the 8-4 Lions. How that division looks right now is Lions 8-4, Packers 6-6, Vikings 6-6, and Bears 3-9. But yeah, the Packers win it at home in Lambeau against the Texans in the snow, 21-13. So good win for the Packers. Next up, I got this one right. Pretty sure everybody did. Kind of closer than I thought. In Jacksonville, the Broncos only win at 20-10. And actually, at the end, the Jaguars had the ball down 17-10, but the Broncos got an interception, capped it off with a field goal, and won the game 20-10. Next up, we have the Rams at the Patriots. I'm sure everybody saw this coming. The Patriots win it. I got this one correct, obviously. Patriots are tied with the Raiders for the second best record in the league at 10-2. The Cowboys are 11-1. And the Rams also have technically not been eliminated yet from playoff contention at 4-8, but their chances are basically done. So moving on, the Lions and the Saints. I actually picked the Saints, but the Lions win it 28-13. That game kind of surprised me, actually. I mean, yeah, coming in, the Lions had 7 wins and the Saints have 5, and now the Lions have 8 wins and the Saints have 5, but the Saints have been looking better as of late, but they still fall short at home, 28-13 against the Detroit Lions. Yeah, we have one game left, I think. Wait, was this a 4 o'clock game? I don't know. I'll do the Cardinals and Redskins, then we'll go back to the Bills and Raiders, then come down to the Steelers and Giants. So anyways, the Vikings, I mean, I don't know why I said the Vikings. I meant the Redskins at